Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I got AR Gun 1776 helping me in here today. We're doing we switched me over to StreamYard and we're going to see how this goes. I don't know if 351 Cleveland's still in here, but hey, buddy, if you are, there's AR Guns. Hey, Charles, Frugal Farmer, how you doing, brother? And G23, yeah, how you doing, Dan? Uh, what was I going to say here? We're trying this out. We're going to see how it works out today. Hey, Jerry, Boxcar Jerry, how you doing, brother? We're going to be hitting. We're going to be hitting on. We're going to talk for a little while and then see how everybody's garden's doing and what they've been up to. And then we're going to go ahead and swap over to. We're going to talk a little trapping in the middle of the show. Then we're going to go over and talk about a little bit of reloading.
Sounds
And
like
I
it's going to be a
really,
good show.
yeah, I really appreciate you having being in here helping me. AR-15,
Oh, I'm honored,
AR
man, that
guns.
you
What
would.
I call you, AR-15.
I'm honored
I
and
got
great to be here.
AR-15s on my brain right now.
Yeah, I appreciate being here, man. Thanks for the invite. Good to see everybody in the side chat. Nice to meet some of you new people.
Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody that's a moderator, y'all throw your channel links out there, and that way everybody can pick each other up.
Drinking some iced tea.
Go, go ahead. And if you need to get up and do anything, just take off and come on back.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out how to put up my little logo up there, and I couldn't figure that out. I think I can, but I'm gonna have to put it in a folder and go to it. Put my link
Mm-hmm.
in it.
Yeah.
Stoney's Outdoors. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, Stony? Nice to meet you.
Hey, Expeditionary Johnny. What's up, Johnny? I appreciate you coming in here, brother. I'm sorry I missed your live the other night.
I'm trying to get around watching a lot of these guys' channels when I see, kind of remember them, when you stream or other people stream. And I try
Well,
to get in there to check them out.
I'm just now starting to catch up on everybody's lives. I'm going back. I missed a couple of y'all's. Hey, Tactical Fud, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in.
Hey.
351 Cleveland. I appreciate you coming back, brother. Yeah, I mean, I caught yours and Echoes the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that one. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one.
We were surprised. We kept talking. Usually we'll have those little
Yeah,
dead spaces you're talking about
yeah.
from
No,
time
it
to
was a
time.
good. It was a very good live. So was Chris at 740 had a good one last
Yeah.
Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
He
catching
sure
up
did.
on them slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm. What's up, G?
Hey Johnny, hey, just watch if you can, and don't get caught, Johnny. That's all right.
Hmm. Sometimes I get behind these things too, even though I'm used to following the side chat.
Yeah. Hey Stoney's your birthday today. Happy birthday! I didn't even know that. I just had mine the other day.
Happy birthday. I wish I was 50.
Yeah, me too. Been a long time since I saw 50.
Me too.
uh, and when I was at 50, I thought I felt bad, but now move on up another decade.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Let's see.
All right,
Okay.
Johnny, I'll try and be there, brother. I reset my notifications. For some reason, I'm not getting notifications on a lot of people, so I went ahead and made sure I hit your bell again. So maybe it'll start giving them to me.
I'll check that out. I need to sub him.
Yeah, you need to, Johnny's. I tell you what, man, you ever see him like bow drill fires like they do on what was that show where they used to oh Survivor or whatever? They start them fires with a bow drill.
Yeah,
That's rough.
Wes guy used to do it. Wes
Yeah,
Stroud,
that's tough.
he had
That's
one.
tough to do.
Yeah, I love that stuff, man. I love camping. So
Oh, I do too. All right, Stony. Well,
let me go.
I didn't get you nothing, so sorry, brother.
Bear with me, guys. I'm on. You can keep talking, Craig. I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm gonna go back
No,
here
go
and
ahead.
click on these links and sub a few of these guys. So,
Okay, sounds good.
so
42 G23. You're a mere youngin', which I knew you were a lot younger than me because I had seen your post or one of your posts earlier. Yeah, I know it, Johnny. Yeah, I know, Charles. That's 42 was a long time ago, wasn't it? Hey, Sunfish for Fish, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in. We're trying a little something different today. I know you are, Dan. But that's okay. We can't all be old. I'm just glad to still be ticking.
okay, I did sub him last week, I think.
Oh, did you?
Johnny.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and catch him tonight.
Yeah, I definitely will. I like watching live streams. So I got his notification enabled.
I don't get notifications for half the people anymore. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe because I got a lot of. I mean, I subscribe to a lot of channels. Maybe it just doesn't cycle around or something.
Sometimes it's YouTube
Well, I know.
too. So
I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I know how that works. All right, Stoney, I'm looking forward to a little jerky. Hey, small water chowders, how you doing, John? Appreciate you coming in, brother. I don't know, Dan. You got a little ways to go. Hey, Gerbs, brother, what's up? How's everything in Canada today? Let me guess, it's raining. Yeah, I like it too, John. I've been retired for a while now.
I get bored sometimes over the past few years because I'm so used to working. I'll sit around.
Gosh, I
Even though
don't.
I try to get hobbies and try to stay busy.
Well, we're gonna get you into coon trapping here pretty soon
That'd be fun.
because I got some traps I want to show you for just for that coons and possums.
Oh, sounds good. Fantastic.
Yeah, I hear you, Sunfish. It's I don't move near as fast or as easy as I used to.
For some reason, I'm freezing up.
Are you?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, I
That's
see
weird.
you now.
Yeah. Unless my internet connection's getting wonky.
I
Huh.
hope it's not mine. I'm still moving.
I'm gonna go out for a second, and if I have to reboot my router, but I will be back. Great.
Okay, so you can
I
just
mean,
drop back in with the same
yes,
invite I gave you.
right. So
Okay.
if I have to reboot, I will, because apparently I'm froze.
Okay, see what you can do.
Okay, man. Be right
All
back.
right, bye. Yeah, I know, Stoney. I think so too. That's just like a lot of people. We were talking about somebody the other day. Oh, Hobby's Hobo, and a bunch of people got unsubscribed to him. I checked mine. I was still subscribed to him. I knew it would be Jer's brother. But that's okay. That's what the rainforest is all about, brother. I did too, John. I retired when I was about 50, I guess. I kind of got retired. Wasn't really planning on retired, but they kind of retired me. But it's been okay. Bones Yard, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. I saw you just put them. I saw your second to the last video, but I missed your last one. I'll catch it in a little while though. Well, Dan, that's kind of what retired me. I had a couple of heart attacks and I had a couple of strokes, and I couldn't be no fireman no more. So that's right, Jerbs. You gotta have some rain, don't you? Have you, Steve? It's happening to a lot of people. I noticed I had like my subs went up and down. I picked up 3, I lost 6, and I went back up 3. So I don't know. 3 people might have decided that I wasn't their cup of tea, but it happens a lot. It just goes up and down. I don't even watch it anymore. I just noticed it the other day. You're gonna be working a little bit longer, Stoney. May not be too terribly long. You'll keep it up. Oh yeah, everybody needs to go over and check out Bones. Bones, if I made you a moderator, didn't I? Throw your y'all throw your channel links up there so everybody can pick each other up. I think I did. That's right. How you doing, Miss Kimmers? Oh, New Jersey. There he is. New Jersey fishing maniac. How you doing, brother? I almost missed you. This new side chat, I can't keep it. It's going about as fast as the other one did. Did you really, Steve? Oh, thanks, Dan. I appreciate you throwing this link up there. Yeah, Steve. Nah, Bones. Everybody likes to get army manned by you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
back in now.
I apologize, guys, for that. I had to call the number and get a diagnostic, and I'm back up and running.
Really? Okay. Well, I'm glad you got it figured out.
Yeah, I'm
See
on
that?
fiber. I'm on fiber optic, guys, and all I got to do is call, and they automatically do a diagnostic and correct it.
Well, I need to do that because I'm on it too. But I'm telling you, my internet's got terrible in the last 2 or 3 months. It's supposed to be this high speed fiber optic, and
Mm-hmm.
it's done getting crappy on me.
What I do, not to change the subject of your show, what I do, I call the number and punch the button. You know, when it says, do you have a problem? And it
Yeah.
automatically says, we're doing a diagnostic, and they correct it most of the time. And then I don't even talk to nobody. I just hang up.
Really? Well, I
I
may
thought,
talk to you about that after the chat because I
okay.
need to have them reboot mine or do whatever they run a diagnostic on it because it's gotten terrible. Uh, I think that's part of why I was having so much trouble the last 3 weekends.
But I apologize for the inconvenience on it.
No, I ain't no problem. I'm used to talking to myself, so it don't matter. Gerbs, y'all have a good day, buddy. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Tell Miss Kimmers, well, if Miss Kimmers is watching, y'all have a good day.
Got Chris here. Good to see you, Chris. New Jersey fishing.
I'll be watching for that New Jersey fishing maniac. Hey, Chris from 740, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. We were just talking about what a good live y'all had Wednesday night, and Echo and AR had a good one too. I'm trying to catch up on all my lives, but I like the subject of newbie reloaders because that's what I am pretty much. I'm trying to take tips from everybody.
I just got me a RCBS automatic bench primer, Craig.
Oh, did you show it on Echoes?
I
Or
did
on yours?
I put the cam on it for a few minutes while he was talking, but that's it.
Okay, are you going to do a video on it?
I did an unboxing. I probably will do a live stream around it, probably reloading maybe series or something, a show
That's
or
good
two.
because I'd like to see that.
Oh, I like it. It's nice. I need a better mount, but I'll get to that later.
Yeah, you can always add more to it.
I know what I was trying. I was trying to find that. Not forget Johnny's website for that stream tonight. Hopefully, it'll notify me.
No, pitch your web stream on there.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, y'all need to watch AR Guns 1776's lives. Make sure you got the bell hit so you know when they're coming up. Dan, I appreciate you running everybody's links, buddy.
Yeah, definitely helps out.
It was a great live stream, Chris. It was really helpful for me. I'm trying to watch as many of the new startup reloading videos and lives that I can. And Tactical FUD, I'm always behind, but I'll catch you on your replays. Seems like I stay behind now.
Good afternoon, New Jersey fishing maniac. I love to fish too. Can't beat
Oh
it.
yeah, he's got a great channel. He catches some big old fish too.
I'm not sure I'm subbed to him either, so I'll have to check or get a link put up maybe.
Yeah, check him out. No, I didn't, Stoney. I'll try and go back and double check that. Like I said, I'm so far behind. I just barely caught y'all's videos.
I hate missing live shows. I miss High Boys sometimes. I don't know he's on, and I'll go in there and I go, oh, I'm late. Got to get in there.
Well, either I'm late to every live stream, or either I have to watch them on replay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many good ones out there. It's hard not to miss them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Steve. These young folks can do it a lot faster than we can.
I have some steel and magnesium, a fire starter kit, Stony.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to start doing some Fatwood Fridays and
Yeah.
Flint and Steel Fridays. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. There's Gary Meldrum. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. Gary made his first video this week and did a great job. So I'm glad to see Gary putting some videos out there. He's a creator. Did a great job, Gary. Sorry. He was talking about I shamed him into it, but that's what it took to get him on here. That's good.
I got you sub New Jersey fishing.
Good deal.
I guess that's New Jersey. I hope I'm not saying that wrong.
Yeah, no, that's right. Hey,
Is it? Okay.
did did Dan run your link, or can you run your link up there, AR?
Uh, yeah, yeah, I can run it. I just
Yeah,
hadn't put it
run
up
your
yet.
link too. Make sure everybody picks you up. Run your link on there.
Okay. Get
Man, Dan is on the keyboard today. He's getting everybody out there. There's Miss Jamie. Everybody say hey to Jamie's Country Living. I
howdy.
appreciate you coming in, Jamie. You did good, Gary. How are you, Jamie? Planting? I don't have any hostas. All I got's just zinnias and stuff. That's cool, New Jersey. I've never welded. I know Stony welds a little bit, I think. Arkansas Wild Man, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in.
Appreciate that,
Throw,
G.
yeah, throw your link out there if you want to.
I love it all. Gardening, trapping. I've always been curious about camping.
You know, I camp, but I camp in a camper now. I done got so old I can't sleep on the ground no more.
That's what I want, Georgia.
Well,
Maybe
I've
get.
been talking about selling mine, but every time I do, then I decide I want to go camping, and it's paid for, so I hate to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it, Stoney.
Hey, Tim, creative outdoorsman, how you doing, brother? Tim sent me something the other day. I'm gonna do a mail call from Tim, and I'm not gonna say who the other one's from, but y'all have to watch the video Monday to see. But I appreciate that, Tim, and the other fella. All right, Steve. Is it Ark Wild Man? It's hot. It's hot here. I think it's 90 here today, but it's overcast now, and we got a little bit of a breeze blowing. So I don't know. We weren't supposed to get any rain down here. I don't know about you, AR. Well, we weren't supposed to get any rain today. I think Tuesday was our best chance.
I haven't had any yet. I did here last week, I think it was. It's been
Yeah, I
sunny
hadn't
here.
had any in the last 3 or 4 days, but it's kind of looking like it out there. I mean, it's overcast, which I'm glad because the shed's not so hot in here today.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still been about. I know it was not. They were saying it was going to be 90 today, and I checked earlier. It was 87% humidity, so that's probably why it just felt crappy.
Mm-hmm. I want to get me a used camper. Is what I like to do, Stoney and everybody. I can't handle the tent thing either. So
Oh no,
I love tent camping. You know, when I was young, but not
well,
anymore.
me too. But my body won't. It's hard for me to get up off the ground now.
Me too.
Oh, good. Stony picked you up, AR.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it tactical FUD? Ours was that bad about 2 weeks ago, and we got 2 good rain showers, and grass green back up. But thing is, we'll get real hard rain for a day or two, and then we won't get rain for 3 weeks, and it just turns around, dries back out.
Hoping you can't hear my typing.
Oh, good, Jamie. Well, free plants are the best plants. I mean, if somebody gives them to me, I'll sure plant them. Oh, thanks, Dan. Yeah, y'all hit that thumbs up if you don't mind.
Yeah, it definitely helps the channels and the
Yeah,
algorithm.
it sure does. Hey, Johnny, get one if you can. We had a pop up for years and years. We've had pool campers, we have pop ups. I've tent camped a lot, but I'm too old to get up and down now. Yeah, Jerry. It goes here from I think December 1st to December, January, February. What is it, Stoney? I think it's December 1st to March 1st is our trapping season. But now we can trap beavers and coyotes and coons and possums year round. So it won't be long. About October when it starts cooling down, I'll start breaking the traps back out.
That's something I got to get. Is some traps.
Yeah, we're gonna get you squared away in a little while. Hey, I got some traps for you. There's old Woody. Woody's trapping. How you doing, brother? Oh, really, Woody? That $148 a month ain't bad, I guess. I mean, I was paying about 200 a month when I bought mine, but I didn't finance it for that many years. But it's kind of like a boat. It's a good feeling when you pay it off. Because I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
months it just sits there in the yard. You don't use it. You know, AR.
Yeah. I just subbed Ark Wildman Survival.
Oh, good.
Got him subbed. I had forgotten earlier, Georgia, that I didn't need a link. All I had to do was go to the channel direct because I'm a moderator. I totally forgot it.
Oh, hey,
So no matter
that's
how long you
something
do
I
this
had no
something.
idea about.
Hmm.
Well, you're used to the admin stuff, I guess, and all these different channels are different. And if I knew how to
Hmm.
make you admin, I'd make you admin. But you're gonna have to explain that one to me later too.
Hmm.
Well, it's
Yeah,
hot here too, Steve. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
uh, yeah, you can do co-host too.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
That's
I
a
don't. It's gonna take me a while getting used to this for sure.
the thing that the co-host would give me, guys, or if you decide to do it, Georgia, that's up to you. I'm not asking for it, but you
No,
can.
like
I can actually highlight for you,
yeah. I was gonna say you just
something like
kind of
that. So,
explain after the
mhm.
show how you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
Uh, well, Gary, I hope you catch him. They got those mole traps. I've never used them, but I've seen them used. And if you got mole trails going through the yard, if you can see where they're cruising through the yard, they say you can put those mole traps out and get them. I've never messed with moles before.
I don't even know if I've ever seen a mole.
Woo! Tactical FUD 108 real feel. I'm sure that's higher than us today because it's overcast here right now. We were at 106 the other day. I know that, but it's a
Oh,
lot better this week than it was last week.
yeah, you're further south Georgia, right?
Yeah,
You're
well, I'm
south
not
side of
too far. I
Atlanta.
mean, I'm about 25 miles south of Atlanta.
Okay.
So, I mean, but we've been in that pattern where it's been hot. Everything south of Atlanta has been hot. Now, Woody's
Hmm.
down. Uh, Gosh, Woody, where are you at again? I think he's down below Macon. I know it's
Oh,
been
okay.
hot down there. He's like near Perry, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I agree, Stoney. Good barn cattle take care of all that stuff. There's Miss Judy in spirit. How you doing, Judy? Everybody say hey to Judy.
Hey, Judy, nice to meet you.
90 degrees in Maine today. Woo!
Wow.
That's about what it is here, Judy.
Here where I'm at, it's 90 here too.
Yeah, I think that's
Hmm.
about what it's the whole metro area. Are the deer staying out of your garden, Miss Judy? Yeah, New Jersey fisherman, I agree. Uh, I got to have a camper. I got to have air conditioning, and I got to have a shower. Now, Woody, I can't get up and down off the ground like that anymore. I might could sleep in a cot, but I'd be so stoved up I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to do nothing.
Oh, I see Judy Spirit. I was looking at her YouTube page.
Yeah, Miss Judy's a
Hmm.
sweetheart.
I need to find me a burn drum.
Find you a what?
A burn drum, 55-gallon drum.
Oh, I know a place that sells them down here, but uh, I'm a good piece off from you. You know, when I used to buy them, they were like $4 or $5 a piece. Now they want like
Hmm.
$20 for one.
Hmm. I may end up having to drive down there to buy one.
Well, you
But
may have to.
hmm,
I mean, I can go pick you a couple up, and I could meet you somewhere.
sounds good. Yeah. Well,
I
okay.
had a Jack Russell too, Gary. That was a hunting dog, boy.
My brother just got a 10-year-old Jack Russell. Somebody gave him.
I loved my Jack Russell. Everybody talks about how bad they are, just crazy and wild. But she was a sweetheart. But she'd hunt anything in the woods. I know that. That's right, Jamie.
Sonny says he's got 1,000 I can have barrels. Wow. They used to be 20 bucks around here. And the guy that sold them passed away a few years ago.
Oh,
He
really?
sold yeah, he sold the plastic ones and the with food in it, and then the metal ones.
Yeah, there's a big company just north of me up in Fairburn that they sell all of them. But I mean, they got the food grade ones and they got the just regular metal barrels. And the metal barrels used to be cheap, but now I guess everything's going up.
You ain't kidding on that one.
It's been a year since you started your channel, Stony. I'll be darned. $10 a beaver. That's pretty good, Arkwile, man. I tell you what, tell him save the hides and all though. He can get with beaver. That's one thing I was going to talk about in a little while. There's 2 or 3 ways you can make money on beaver. You can charge the people for them, then you can sell the hides, and then you can sell the castor glands, and you can eat the meat. I mean, they're a good
Hmm.
all around. They're my favorite thing to trap. I know that. Them hosses don't wear you out, Jamie. Hey Chuck, how you doing? Plain old Chuck. How you doing, buddy? Y'all got some. We're we're gonna try and trap here pretty soon. Y'all trapping up your way? I'm sorry, I'm probably way behind the chat, y'all. Well, Woody, that's probably about a going price right now. Gosh, I'm way behind. Hey Tim S, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hope y'all are
Yep.
cool
See,
today.
it's easy to get lost in that side chat. Even when I do it,
Good
just
gosh, I'm so far behind.
even as a co-host, and when I work with Echo, if I look
Yeah.
away for a minute, boom, everything just disappears.
Oh, it's took off here. Yeah, that's right, Gary. Huh. That's something, Woody. I didn't think about that. Local body shops. Hey, Scott Slay, how you doing, buddy? I didn't know you had two Jack Russells. Scott Slay's a good buddy of mine I worked with at the fire department. I appreciate you coming in, Scott. Oh,
I
here.
don't see him. Is, is that his channel name, Georgia?
I don't think he's a creator.
Okay.
I don't know, Scott. You ain't got no videos right now, do you? But I mean, we can still sub to him. Anybody want to throw out Scott Slay on the, throw his link out there? You can still sub to him. All right, y'all. I'm so far behind. Okay, I'm about to catch up on this chat now. I know, Gary. It's been rolling. Hey, that's good, Tim. I'm glad y'all finally got some water. I think they're saying we might get a little bit Tuesday if we're lucky. But that's all I want. So I ain't got to water the garden every morning.
It's like Stoney got him a PSA SBR.
I don't even know what that is, Stoney.
Small barrel rifle.
Oh, okay. Well,
AR.
see, he's a gun guy. He knows a lot more about it than me because he was military.
Trying to help you a little bit, but not walk over you. So
No, you're
yeah,
fine. You
but you,
sling them out there, buddy. I told you, I got so far. Okay, I didn't think you did, Scott, but people can still subscribe to you. So there you go. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, y'all pick up Scott Slay. Hey, Allie, how you doing? Everybody say hey to Miss Allie. She's over near well, I think she's in Savannah.
nice to meet you,
Hey,
Miss
y'all.
Allie. Is that her name, Miss Allie?
Yeah, Allie Carroll. She's she's Georgia folks. I think she's in Savannah. Just outside of Savannah, I think.
Yeah, she says Savannah. I hadn't been down there in a long time. I went back in the 90s to Tybee
I hadn't
Island.
either. I love Savannah though. It was pretty down there. Okay, Woody's in Metter, Georgia, which is
Okay.
60 miles west of Savannah. So he's kind of, if you go down 75 to Perry, I guess, then bear left, head toward Metter that way. Yeah, I appreciate you being in here, Allie. We were just talking. We hadn't got much rain, but it's supposed to rain here Tuesday, I think.
Got a good crowd here, Georgia. Got 20 on.
Yeah, it is. What's Dan G23 saying right here? So if you have over 100 channel friends, you can go into YouTube Studio and.
Oh yeah, it's a custom link. Yeah, he's right. I have one.
Okay, see, I don't know how to do that.
I'll set you up if you need help with it,
Okay.
George. Mine is argun1776.com/C/ actually youtube.com. Sorry, guys. youtube.com/C/argun1776.
Oh, okay.
Used to give it to you without that crap, without that //C
Yeah.
one time.
Hey, Chuck, it's probably a lot of people that's been to Savannah for one day for a week.
Stoney's got a question. Can he restake?
Let me see. All right, you answer that one, AR.
Yes, you can stake it as long as it's still good and tight and you don't like the stake. You can stake it right where it's staked at. Or if you want another spot, it's up to you. It might look a little more messy. You can get the thing and drive it a little deeper. So, yes, you can definitely stake that thing better. Hope that answers the question.
I hope so, because he wasn't gonna get the answer from me. I don't even know how to break my AR down yet. I hadn't had it long enough.
Sometimes they get in a hurry at the factory and they don't stake it as well as they should.
Okay. Is it raining there, Allie? Thank you, Jamie. Hey, Gary, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us for a while, buddy. We look forward to some more videos. We enjoyed that one.
Yeah, just don't hit it, extremely hard, Stony, and basically go by look, and try to keep it at the same spot if you can. That way, it don't look so beat up, and you should be fine.
Huh.
I
Oh,
have some.
okay, Woody. Well, I used to live down in Monticello. I used to go out 16 a pretty good bit, so I know about where Matter's at.
There's Bernie Sanchez. Good
Yeah, look at
afternoon.
there. Hey, there's Bernie. How you doing, Bernie Sanchez? I recognized your avatar this time. I knew you got military planes coming by pretty good bit, Allie. The military base must be pretty close. Oh, it's raining on you, Chuck. Hey, there's Carlos. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good, buddy.
Nice to
Hope
meet
the
you,
weather's
Carlos.
good there, and you got the day off. Well, I know Stony, but I don't know enough about my AR yet to comment on those things.
See, I have OCD cricket utility.
That's something I got a buddy that's going to show me a total breakdown, and I got one of those little pads that has all the pieces and parts, laid out. But I
Mm-hmm.
want somebody to show me how to break it down so I don't have springs flying out and all that stuff. So
Yes, Tony, just put your punch. If you can put it on a vise, or if you got a mag block, vise for your vise block. I don't know if you have a vise or a block. Just go right in behind where the original stake was, and just give it a better tap. May have to change the angle a little bit to move the metal, but you should be able to do it with no problem. It don't take much.
yeah, y'all say hey to Carlos. He's a good fella.
Nice to meet you, Carlos. Appreciate the link, G.
Well, we got to talking earlier, me and AR, and we thought we'd do a little talking about some trapping stuff.
Sounds
I let-
good.
Uh, Basically, well, I know uh, Jerry asked earlier about our trapping season. Different states have different trapping seasons, and ours will be coming up. But as soon as it cools off good enough, we're going to get out and start trying to catch some coats and coons. Hopefully, beaver when it's not too hot and the snakes ain't out. So,
Mm.
but I just got some different traps I was going to show. Just let you have an idea, AR, of the different traps we use for the different animals.
Sounds good.
Uh, this is a 330 conibear. This is
330.
what we call a body. This is a body grip trap. This is for beavers. It's the
Mhm.
biggest traps we use here. But a
Okay.
body grip trap is basically made. It's a kill trap. It kills
Okay.
the animal right off the bat. And we use
I've,
those. We only use those in the water, so
oh, okay.
we don't use them on land. State of Georgia says we can only use them within 10 feet of the water,
Oh,
but
thanks. Yeah. Thanks
ninety
for telling me
percent of
that.
us, yeah, ninety
Mhm.
percent of us put them in the water.
And it's a 330.
Yeah, 330
330.
conibear,
Okay.
and there's a bunch of different makes and brands, just like anything else. But
Hmm.
those are Dukes. I use Dukes,
Hmm.
and
I knew they had numbers. I've seen it online. Some of those numbers.
yeah, it's the
Hmm.
330, and then the same trap. This is a 160 conibear. It's smaller. You can see it's a lot smaller.
Hmm.
But again, I use these in the water, and that's what we use for muskrat, minks, uh, muskrats and minks. Uh,
Hmm.
Sometimes you catch coons in them, but again, these are kill traps. When you get to the trap, they're usually dead when you get them in there.
Hmm. Now, on a kill trap, Georgia, can I put it in my woods here behind my house, or is it a law I got to have it near water?
No, it's got
Like
to
you
be
said.
10 foot from the water.
Okay.
So
See,
you really don't want to set. See, those are indiscriminate. You don't want to do that because if you got
right.
house pets around,
Yeah.
they don't get a second chance. So because
Gotcha.
the only thing I would use around, you know, uh, anywhere around the house or anything would be what we call leg hole traps.
Okay.
And leg hole traps are uh, like this one. And all it does basically
Okay.
is when the animal steps into it, it snaps on their leg or their paw. It
Uh-huh.
just holds them there till you get to them. It doesn't
Gotcha.
kill them, doesn't really hurt them. It just holds them. And then, of
Okay.
course, if it's a species you want, then you go ahead and dispatch them. Or
Right.
if it's something domestic, then you let them out. They'll go on home.
Hmm. I've
But
seen
so
that
the
one
what's
before.
that?
I've seen one like that. The kill traps, I've seen those a lot, but I didn't know they were kill traps.
Yeah,
The ones you
yeah.
first
These
showed
are
me.
yeah. You got body grips, which are kill traps, and you got the
Hmm.
leg holes, which are they basically hold the animal there till you get there. In the
Okay.
state of Georgia, we have to check our traps every 24 hours. But
Oh, wow.
generally, that animal ain't gonna be in that trap more than about 6 or 8 hours because you're probably gonna catch him at night. And if you check your traps in the morning, he hadn't been out there that long.
Hmm. Judy's
But
got a
now
question.
we also use
Hmm.
leg holes on beavers, but you can see the difference in the size.
Wow.
This is a say for coyotes, fox, coons,
Hmm.
anything like that. This is for
Hmm.
beaver. It's a lot bigger. It's got a lot wider jaws on it.
Hmm.
So we will use those for beavers in the water too. Usually, we put them on what we call drowner rods. You catch them on the land, they go down the rod and it drowns them.
Hmm.
So,
Judy
but
Spirit's got a question. Craig, do you have
oh,
anything for chipmunks? LOL.
Judy, somebody else was talking about moles earlier. I think it was somebody was talking about moles earlier. I imagine you can. They probably make commercial traps for them. I don't know. We don't really have them here. I know Irene's had a lot of trouble with them up there in New York, but we just don't see them a lot around here. Well, no, chipmunks, I guess. I was thinking about groundhogs. Chipmunks, yeah, I guess you could catch them in the big old mouse traps. They sell big old mouse traps about that big. Uh, but there I got a lot of chipmunks around here, and they get in my garden. But for the most part, they hadn't really caused me any trouble. If they get in your house or your attic, though, they will sure enough do a number up there. You could probably get a regular get one of them big old sticky traps and catch them inside the house if you get them in the house, like in the attic. Yeah, y'all can read Stoney's links. It tells you the sizes and all that stuff. That number 2, the one I showed for coyote trapping, this is the biggest trap we can use on land in the state of Georgia. Is basically a number 2. I think it's 5 and 3/4 inch wide spread in it.
Okay, interesting.
But now in the water, we can use anything as big as we want. But
Wow.
then the one I got for you, AR, this is what we call a dog proof. The only thing that can get caught in this trap right here is the raccoons, possums, and skunks.
Wow.
Okay. And what they do is you set the trap, they'll reach in this hole. I just put we put I drop a marshmallow down in it, and then fill it about this far with cat food. You know, coons, possums, and skunks all have hands. You know, they actually have hands that they can pick stuff up with. That's the only 3 things that can get caught in it, that usually get caught in this trap. I have caught rats in it before.
Now, what's it called?
It's called a dog proof. And what it
Dog
is,
proof?
you can put this around your house. Cats can't get in it. Dogs can't get in it. So you don't have to worry about catching the neighbors' cats and dogs. Gotcha. And that would be perfect for you to use around the house, because you got coons and possums around there. Oh, yeah. And it just holds them by the hand until you get there, and then you let them out, put them in a have-a-heart trap, and drive them down the road, and let them out somewhere else.
I have a cage, Georgia, and every time I turn around, I'm trapping the same possum. Not quite grown. Every few days, if I bait it, there's that possum again the next morning.
Really? They usually don't. Well, in a cage trap like that, they might come back like that. If you catch one usually in one of those dog proofs like I just showed you, they don't like them things. They generally, I don't think I've ever caught or known that I caught the same possum in one of those traps. Usually when they get caught in them, they get trap shy and they stay away. But you know, if you're able to catch them in the cage traps and relocate them somewhere, just drive them down the road. They won't be back.
I reach in there. I'm not a trapper, but I reach in there and grab it by the tail. My daughter was here the other week, and she's in the front yard, and I snatch it out of the cage and throw it across the grass. And boy, my daughter's 40-something. She just starts running to the car real fast. Like, oh, don't get that near me.
I remember my mama one time, I pulled up over at their house and opened the garage door, and mama was screaming like bloody murder. And a possum had her backed up in the corner of that garage, and she had a broom, and she was wearing that thing out. You know, I don't know what it was doing, but it was coming after her. I don't know if it had babies in there with it somewhere or what, but we finally got it out of the garage, and I don't think it ever came back. But I guess it could have been had rabies or something. I don't know, but she was wearing that possum out with that broom. Generally, possums ain't gonna bite you. You know, you can get them by the tail and they just hang there. You know, but now coon will eat you up.
Yeah, I've heard that now.
Coons are for their size. That's the meanest animal on earth, I think.
We used to, back in the 80s, I worked for a company, and at night we did dumpling dough, and coons would come to the back, we'd throw it out the back door occasionally, and we'd just look at it, and it'd be a whole family of raccoons there eating that stuff.
Well, I'm sure they're all over the place. Anywhere it's got food scraps or dumpsters, they'll be all in them things.
Woody's got an interesting comment.
Oh, I think Allie's got a point. I don't think possums can get rabies. That's a good point, Allie. I think the only thing that can get rabies are raccoons and foxes. Something about their system won't let they don't get rabies. I guess it was just old mean possum. That's right, Bernie. I'm sorry, y'all. If I'm showing AR this stuff, and I hadn't been keeping up with the chat.
Woody's got a good comment. He had one of those dog proof ones, and he says
Uh huh.
the butt was sticking out. Got caught in it, apparently. Got a
Huh.
video on it. Cool.
Well, I think I'm not sure. You know, the dog proofs. They make some that have a lever in them that if the animal pushes down or pulls back, it'll
Mm-hmm.
go off. And I know the cats can set those off. Mine, they have to pull it. So I don't know. I've never caught anything, but I have, like I said, I did catch a big rat in it one time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John, Unpaved Explorer. I'm sorry I missed you when you came in here, buddy. Ah, a raccoon will, John. I don't know if a possum will or not.
Chris says
A
that they're
raccoon will dig. You know, if you bury something, a raccoon will, because we catch them in our coyote traps all the time, and that's basically what we do is we dig a hole down about 18, 20 inches in the ground and put bait down in it. And they'll dig them holes up. Of course, fox will too, but
Chris from the 740 says something about their body temp low for rabies. It's too low.
said what?
That their body temp is too low. I guess he's talking about possums to get
Oh, okay.
rabies.
Well, that's
Yeah.
cool, Chris. I
Mm-hmm.
never knew that. I had always heard that possums didn't get rabies. I don't know why I said that when I was talking about mama. I guess it was just a mean possum, or it could have babies.
Stoney says decimating turkey. Is that what's decimating turkey? I'd like to know
Oh
that there,
yeah,
Stoney.
the raccoons and possums
Right.
are.
Okay.
That's why they opened up year-round trapping here for them. Our turkey hunters, boy, they have been
Mm-hmm.
raising cane for 2 or 3 years because our turkey population in Georgia is so low right now.
Wow.
And I know Mark J. Larson, he filmed a coon getting in and eating every one of the turkey eggs the other day on a trail cam he had. I mean, it came in there and it ate every egg in that turkey nest. So
Wow.
they want them gone here. So
Mm-hmm.
I generally just relocate the possums when I catch them, but of
Mm-hmm.
course I'll take all the coons.
I one time skinned a coon back in the 80s. It was roadkill, and it was still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I took the hide off and dried it out in the sun. And somebody come along and stole it out of my yard.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we sent off. I don't know. I mean, we send off, Stoney, 10, 15 or 20 of them this year. But see, I didn't even. I wasn't even targeting coons this year. That's just the ones I caught in my coyote traps. This year, I'm gonna target them, and I'm gonna get as many as I can.
Gary's saying he dug a mole and chopped it in half. Wow.
Damn, we had lots of turkeys, and statewide they're just low, very low.
I didn't even know that. I don't turkey
Yeah,
hunt.
yeah. The turkey
Mm-hmm.
population in Georgia has gotten. I guarantee it's 50% less than what it was 5 years ago, and that's
Hmm.
you know a lot of it is the coons and possums are just so overpopulated here right now,
Wow.
and of course the coyotes. They don't. I don't think they so much target the nest. They're just kind of opportunists.
Mm-hmm.
If they run across one, they would eat them. But I think they account for a lot more live turkey kills, like the adult turkeys.
Mm-hmm.
So
So basically, like you said earlier, if I wanted to catch a say raccoon out here, I couldn't do it with a body kill. It'd be illegal.
no,
Okay.
no, you wouldn't want to do that.
All right. Because if I hadn't
So
talked to you, I
what?
probably would have tried it.
Yeah. No, we'll have to get
So,
you some of those dog proofs. That's the easiest way to do it.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Stoney. Oh, I missed Gary's comment. What Gary say? Awesome, Gary. Gary got the mole. He
Mm-hmm.
went out and light his grill, and it was digging in the yard, and he chopped it in two. Nice job, Gary.
Yeah.
See, that was the first trapping video now.
TMS says he don't have any wild turkey here. He drank it all. Wild turkey in a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably more wild turkey in a bottle than there are live ones running around here in Georgia, Tim.
That's
Well, I remember
wild,
that.
Stoney. I didn't know that,
I
Stoney. The
really remember
marshmallow.
that. Was
Sorry.
that? No,
So I didn't mean to interrupt you. You go ahead.
no.
Stoney said that they can't resist a marshmallow. I thought, wow,
Yeah, they do love sweets.
interesting.
We put a little bit of, a lot of times like we put some smear baits on it on the lip of it too. Something like persimmons. They love persimmons, and or sometimes you put a little bit of fish juice on it, tuna fish juice.
Mm-hmm.
Coons will eat pretty much anything. That's why you see them around dumpsters so much.
I have a lot of armadillos coming into my yard at night, tearing up my
Yeah,
yard.
them things are everywhere now. Hey Bernie, I gotta admit I got a weak stomach too. That's I used to do
Mm-hmm.
roadkill stuff when I was younger, but if they got a busted open belly, that smell hits me. I can't take it. Trapping them, I don't have to worry about it because when I skin them out, I don't never open the belly or nothing. So uh, I can handle that. But when I used to do those roadkill ones, good Lord, it'd make me
Mm-hmm.
gag.
Well, aren't they similar to deer if you don't open up the gut and
Yeah,
just do the
it's the
hide?
same way. As long as you don't
Okay.
go into the. Of course, now with a deer, if you're skinning it, you've got to open the stomach up. But as long as you don't open the stomach lining with the guts in it.
Yeah.
But if you hit that gut sack, whoo, that's a smell.
Oh, I know. Mm-hmm. I went camping, deer hunting a few years ago with a guy. He was in his 70s. I was in my 50s, and he got the small spot buck, and he opened it up and just rolled it right out there on the grass. And I said, "What are you going to do with that?" He said, "Well, you're supposed to bury it, but I'm just going to leave it and let the vultures have it, the buzzards." No smell, no smell at all. But boy, you cut that gut. I remember what that smells like.
Oh yeah,
Awful.
yeah. If the gut ever gets opened up, I saw though this year the where I trapped some of those deer hunting guys. They had a gut pile out there, and they throw all the you know gut pile stuff out there. And within 2 to 3 days between the buzzards and the coyotes, it'd be
Mm-hmm.
slapped gone, every bit of it.
It's been quite a while since I field dressed a deer. Several years.
Yeah, me too. I've looked for people, Woody. Uh, Woody says he gets $15 a coon skinned.
I've
I
seen
used
that.
to know some folks that would take them around here, but I think they've all died out now. They were all older folks. Young folks around here ain't going to eat them. Of course, I wouldn't eat them unless I'm mighty hungry. I mean, all my kin folks ate them. When my mama's brothers and all them, my uncles, they all ate them when they were younger.
New Jersey fishing maniac says, "Hey Craig, do you like seafood?"
I love seafood.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't get it very often unless I go down to the coast. But I love seafood. When I do go to the coast, that's all I eat for a solid week.
I'm a big raw oyster guy. I love those big,
I
Big
do
roll
too.
oysters.
I'll eat oysters 2 or 3 times in a week while I'm down there. Hey, D. Thomas, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. We're just talking about a little bit of trapping, a little bit of this and that.
Nice to meet you, D. Thomas. You go sub him.
Yeah, Don needs some. He needs some deer traps, is what he needs. Something like a, I don't know, 35 Remington trap or a 30-06 trap. Them deer ate his garden all to pieces. Him and Cat, they ate their garden to pieces this year.
A few years ago, they ate the top completely off of about a 5 foot tomato plant I had. Nothing else was touched. Just almost like a lawnmower took it off. Never. I didn't know they could do it that way, but they did it.
Oh, they got mine. They got the tomatoes off of them this year. Carried them out of the garden. Was eating them out in the yard. Just destroyed my tomatoes. But they came back.
That's something I love is tomatoes. I can eat tomatoes with everything I eat.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of those little Tommy toes I eat. I eat them off
Mm-hmm.
mine as I'm going out through there picking other stuff. Yeah, Don and Cat's gonna be having a lot of deer meat this year, I imagine.
Yeah, Woody said they cook coons in with deer meat. Interesting.
Woody, I gotta be mighty hungry to eat a coon. I'm sorry. I mean, now stuff gets tough. I ain't gonna say I won't eat one, because when it gets to that point, everybody be eating everything. But I just, they used to catch them and feed them corn for about a week, and clean them out, and get them good and clean, then they cook them. Nah, Dan now, G23 will eat anything. Dan Dan said he's ate some weird stuff. I can't do that, Dan.
Stoney says, Craig, Jen is here.
What did he say?
He said earlier, Jen is here. Expeditionary Jenny. Nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
now
want to help you out, but I don't. I want to help you out, but I don't want to step on you either. So
no, you're doing fine.
Thank you.
Sometimes I can't see the chat.
She says she
I'm not actually New Jersey fishing maniac. We're a good piece from the coast. We're probably 4 hours at least. But I usually just go on down and drive 5 hours, and I go into the Panhandle of Florida and go down to Panama City Beach, and I eat. That's where we fish, and I eat a lot of seafood down there. I wish I was closer to the coast, and I may be eventually. But right now, I'm not.
I seen one of your videos where you cooking on your green egg. What size green egg is that you were cooking on?
That's the medium one.
Medium?
My son's got the big one. I think you can cook 2 whole turkeys on it or something. They got one that's extra large. You can cook 4 turkeys on it at one time.
I've heard of that. It's like a jumbo.
I think that thing's about 1,600. Yeah, I think it's like $1,600 though, and I can't go that route for a. I mean, if I had a big family and people eating over all the time, it'd be different. But that medium is fine for me. I can cook 2 beer can chickens on it at a time, and that's plenty for us.
So you can cook for at least 2 people, right? Pretty well on medium.
Oh yeah, you can cook for 5 people on the one I got. I mean, I can put 2 or 3 racks of ribs on it at one time. So I mean, I have to cut them in half and put them in, make 6 pieces out of it, but I can get 3 of them on there.
I want to get one, but they're so doggone expensive, especially with inflation now.
Yeah, they're high. Hey, suburb housewife, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Oh, that's Miss Jen. Hey, how you doing? That's Stoney's wife. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Took me a second to. I'm think my eyes are starting to go bad. May have to put my glasses back on. Well, yeah, you're in New Jersey though. Y'all got seafood all the time there.
Wished I had some seafood today.
I think I'm way behind on the chat again. I guess.
Let me see. I'll try to help you here a little bit. Let's see. Gary
I
says
think I got
walleye is
caught up.
awesome.
I didn't see Walter Davis come in. Hey, Walter, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's. I didn't even see Walter come in.
Howdy, Walter.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Walter. I'm so far back in the chat, I didn't even didn't see it.
Got Suburban Housewife here too.
Yeah, that's Jen. That's Stoney's wife.
Oh, okay. Okay. Plain old Chuck.
Chuck, I appreciate you being in here, buddy. I don't blame you. I'd go with a pizza over the possum too, Chuck.
You have a diverse crowd.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, we do, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I don't stay on one subject too long because we got so many doggone different genres in here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Allie, that sounds good to me. We'll make a trip over to Savannah. We'll all go eat one weekend. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Are you, Don? Allergic to shellfish? Gosh, yeah, y'all are right there at near the coast too. I can eat pretty much anything. I'm not real big on clams, but I pretty much like all the other seafood. I love oysters, but I don't like clams, and I don't understand that.
I'm the same way, Jordan.
And my daddy used to eat oyster stew, and I can't stand the smell of oyster stew, but I love raw oysters. I don't like them cooked. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I love them. I don't like them cooked though. A lot of people want to steam them. I don't want them steamed.
Yeah, I don't either. Or put with cheese on them and all that stuff, and I don't baked with cheese and all. I don't like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John, that's a good idea. To start raising meat rabbits, buddy. And yeah, those rabbit hides you can sell the rabbit hides pretty good right now. I would imagine.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, they make really good furs. Rabbit fur is real soft.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do, John. And you'll have your meat rabbits, and you might make a little money back to buy some more. Keep going.
That made me hungry.
I tell you what, I don't think my chat is scrolling. It might be, but yeah, I guess it is scrolling. I don't know how I keep getting so far behind. Really, Allie, I can't do oyster stew. I just never have been able to do it.
I've never had it either.
I think it'd be like clam chowder to me. And oyster stew, my daddy used to eat clams and oysters, and I did oyster stew. And I think it had milk or something in it, some kind of cream, and I don't like that. Just stunk when they cooked it. So.
Walter gave you a comment.
Walter did?
I meant, let's see, I meant Tim S. Well, it helps that the host is a good old country guy. I'll come in here and feel like I meet new people.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that, Tim. Yeah, I'm definitely not a city folk. I'll say that.
I wished I could have had a garden this year. I used to have one every year to my tiller. The rings went out in it, unfortunately.
Well, I put that electric fence up and didn't even think about it, but now I can't even get my tiller in the garden because of the fence. So I've been having to use that little bitty old. It's just a little, it's about this wide. So one of those little Manus tillers, and I've been keeping the garden clean with that instead of using my big tiller. But I can't do without a tiller. I have to have a tiller. I can't hoe that much of a garden anymore.
I need one. My daughter gave me a little electric tiller. Real tines on it, they flex.
Yeah.
They're so cheap.
Well, yeah, those smaller ones, they just don't have the oomph to. You may have to get you another one though.
Yeah, I miss garden having one. I do.
Well, I'm planning on making mine bigger next year. That may be a curse. I don't know. No, you won't, Stoney. I ain't eating it. Is that those big old shrimp, Allie? Rock shrimp?
I'm a shrimp guy now too. Ooh,
I love shrimp.
I used to go to Kroger years ago, and a lot of people don't know that you can do this. And I'd go in there and I'd look down and say $2 a pound. I'd go, I know it's higher now. I'd go, if you knock some off, I'll buy a couple of pounds. And they actually would.
Really?
Kroger used to do that a lot. Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that. People that, like, I'd be dating a girl and I'd mention it, and she'd go, "How'd you do that?" I said, "Just ask them." And they
heck, I got a Kroger over here near me. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do it.
I know shrimp's got outrageous here, though. I do know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Walter got him an aluminum boat.
Oh, wow. Man, those
Is that
things are
what's in
expensive.
it, Allie? Milk and butter? Heavy cream? I just don't like that. I just like them raw.
I do the clam chowder sometime.
Well, see, that's my daddy. My daddy was in the Navy up in, he was up there somewhere around Maine, I think. And that's where he got to eating that clam chowder from. That's why he always loved clam chowder.
Hang on.
No, Steve, you can't have them little old flimsy tines here. Not in this clay. 20 minutes, Allie. That's awesome. Tybee Island. I've been to Tybee Island a couple of times, but it's been a while back.
I went in 95.
95. It's been 15 years, 20 years probably since I've been. Oh, New Jersey and Walter are going to hit the ocean and do some fishing.
That's something I've never did fishing in the ocean. I always wanted to do it.
We used to go on the boat a lot, but now it's got where they got so many restrictions. I catch just as many fish off the pier generally, and it don't cost me a whole lot of money.
Yeah, you got a video on that, don't you?
I think I did one of those shorts on it. Just one of those little quick videos.
I had a friend back in the 90s. He used to every year, that was his vacation, go deep sea fishing. He'd rent a boat and go out.
Yeah, we did it every year for 15 years, and then it's just, I don't know, everybody quit going after. Now you can't keep but so many fish, and it's almost not worth what you have to pay. And I don't blame the captains. They got to buy that much, so much fuel. It's killing them for fuel. So, well, you used to come back with 300-400 pounds of fish, though, every year. Wow. And it was worth it back then.
He says they are.
Judy says she gets seasick on the ocean. I have been seasick before.
Sounds like fun, New Jersey fishing. 8 hours on the boat rental.
Hey, Walter, if I ever make it to the seaside of New Jersey, I'll sure come up there and go with you, buddy.
see. Is that,
Yeah.
did I pronounce this right, Greg? I meant Georgia. Allie is her name, Carol. Is that
Oh,
right?
Allie, she
Yeah.
heading out.
Got a little recipe here. Half a
Oh, let me
cup
see.
evaporated
Half a cup of evaporated milk, 2 cups of regular milk.
oyster
For
stew.
oyster stew.
Mm.
Allie gave me her secret recipe on her pork roast, and
Mm.
I thought I'm gonna try it this time around. Last time I used, a lot of times I use molasses on my pork roast,
Mm-hmm.
but I think this time I'm gonna go with Allie's recipe. Hers sounded better. Yeah, I love sheephead too, Allie.
So, how soon are you going to be trapping again, Georgia? When does the season
We're gonna
start?
get back on it. Well, it's doggone hot right now.
Right.
I'll probably get back first cool snap we get, which I would imagine is either going to be the end of September or beginning of October. Depends on what kind of year we have. You know how it is. Some years we get cooler quicker. Some years it stays hot all the way to the middle of October. So I'm just the first cool snap we get. I'll start coon trapping and
You're,
coyote
you're you're
trapping.
you're professional at it, right? People call you and want you to remove stuff off their
Well, yeah,
property.
I don't have a nuisance trapper's license,
Mm-hmm.
which I mean, you don't have to in the state of Georgia. You do if you want to advertise and do all that stuff. But see, if
Oh,
you're a
okay.
licensed nuisance trapper in the state of Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
then you get calls for people with bats in their attics and
Wow.
snakes in their bedroom. I don't
Oh,
want to do all that stuff. So
yeah.
I ain't real keen on bats. So
Yeah. I don't.
just that kind of stuff. I'd rather just trap. Now, people call me all the time wanting me to get beavers out of their yards or
Mm-hmm.
lakes or, coyotes out around their house. It's usually after they're missing a couple of cats or the coyote gets their dog or something. But I
Mm-hmm.
do that. But yeah, we're going to try and hit it hard this year, get a lot more coyotes this year and a lot more coons. I told Stoney the other day my goal is to get 100 raccoons this year. I don't know if that's
Wow.
reachable or not, but I mean, we caught 20 last year, and I wasn't even trapping for them. So if I set for them, I think I can get. I know I can get at least 50, but I'd like to get 100 because
Mm-hmm.
with the prices the way they are, even if I average $3 or $4 a coon, that's $300 to $400. So that'd be worth it. And then you figure selling your coyotes, muskrats, minks, beaver. It'd be a pretty good year next year.
Appreciate you guys subbing me. I'm up to 189 now. I
Awesome.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Everybody post your channels. Dan G23 has been posting a lot of them earlier. Y'all put your channels on there. Make sure everybody's got. I don't know if everybody's got each other or not, but That's what it's all about on here. Having fun and picking each other up. We
Yeah.
all need to support each other because it's tough. I know it's tough.
Absolutely. We do need to support each other.
Yeah, everybody watch each other's
Mm-hmm.
videos, leave them a good comment,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll sub you back because everybody in this chat are good folks. I That's one thing I'm proud of. I got some of the best folks on YouTube. Everybody's good to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and we all get to be friends once we all get on here a few times, get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tim, G23's got lightning fingers. He throws out links faster than I can look them up. Hey, now Jerry, you got a great crowd too over there. I've picked up 4 or 5 good folks over there from your channels too.
New Jersey's
Yeah,
got a
y'all
good
need to
comment.
check out Boxcar Jerry when he goes live. Jerry has some good lives too.
Nice to meet you, Boxcar Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's a good fella.
Something. Oh, New Jersey Fishing says I'm going to have some nice salmon fishing, catch, and cook videos this fall. Wish I could
Oh,
go
good.
live.
Hey, I love the fish uh, catching cooks. I love to watch it catching cooks. Another guy that comes in a lot of time, good friend, is oh, My Fishing Life by Gary. Man, he does some awesome catching cooks too. He hadn't been on in a couple of weekends though, but Gary does some good catching cooks. He's down in Florida.
I was wanting to get that green egg and do some green egg videos, smoking meat.
Sometimes you can catch them on sale. Ace
Mm-hmm.
Hardware runs sales on them sometimes. That's where mine came from. That's where I get most of all my equipment from is Ace Hardware
Mm-hmm.
too. There's a
New
lot
Jer-
of little mom and pop places that sell them.
Mhm.
That's right, Allie. We do. All good folks. That's right, Judy.
I think I've been streaming maybe a year now. I can't remember. There's a lot of good people on here in the gun
Yeah, there
community
are.
and everywhere.
And the thing is, the more lives you go to, the more people you meet. And then
Mm-hmm.
once you start watching their videos, you feel like you've known them for a long time.
New Jersey said, I'm going to do oysters with the salmon just for you, Craig, and AR guns and
Woo,
Woody's.
hey, I'll be there watching.
Yeah. I thought about a pellet grill. My daughter's got one, but I'd heard the smoke's not quite as strong tasting in the
Yeah,
meat.
my son's got one, and he wound up buying an egg too because he liked the smoke on the egg butter. But
Mm-hmm.
I know you do, Dan. We appreciate it too. Dan is a big help and a good supporter to everybody.
Yeah, he is.
They're my catching cooks are some of my favorite too, Jerry.
I used to
I
watch a
wish
lot of
I'd
green.
caught a few things. I'd have cooked it this year, but I hadn't got to fish any this year.
Back several years ago, I used to watch quite a bit of green egg videos online and canning videos,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
now that's something I got to work on is my cannon. I just Tim S says, Craig, you got G23 saying y'all. Well, we're gonna make a southerner out of him for quick as we can, Tim.
Yeah, he's out there in Oregon, I think. Am
Yeah,
I
but we're
wrong?
gonna make him a southerner. He keeps saying y'all. Hey, Troy Sutton, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Bluefield, West Virginia. Hope y'all doing good over there today. I appreciate you coming in, buddy.
Nice to meet you, Troy. Me and Craig, I'm new at this with Craig, so I'm trying to get used to it when you
Yeah,
first
he's
stream with
helped me.
someone. So,
He's definitely been a big help to me. Figuring out this new StreamYard.
once you get to know someone, you can you can get the stream flowing better when you
Oh
know each
yeah,
other.
yeah, I'm sure he does, Chris. G23. He he throws a lot of links out, keeps it running. Hey, Water the Field, how you doing, brother? We're trying out the new StreamYard today.
Howdy, Waters to Field. Good to meet you. I was trying to get Echo on here. Again, he was asleep, and I said, "Get on here and watch Georgia." He's
That's
streaming.
all right. I know he stays up late a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting ready for the big move too. He's probably busy. Oh, okay, Dan. Your daddy's your dad's side's from Louisiana. Yeah, there's a lot of y'all going on in Louisiana too. That's right, Allie. You got to say y'all if you're a Southerner. I appreciate you saying that, Bernie. I do have a lot of good folks come in here.
Yeah, you do. Very diverse, like I said earlier.
Yeah, I like that too.
G said he lived in South Carolina for a year, 2012.
I've been through South Carolina. I've been there. Never really spent much time. When I was kids. Stayed at I think Myrtle Beach for a week. But I drive through it a lot when I go up to Virginia sometimes. Oh,
Says,
Don wants you to put your channel link up there. AR.
okay. Yeah, appreciate Don. That's his name, Don?
Yeah, Don
Okay.
Thomas, D Thomas.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Don. Let me get on my channel here. Let's see. There we go. Well,
Oh, that's awesome water to fill. He's gonna dig that. I know I've seen a lot of your metal art. Looks good too, buddy.
yeah, appreciate the sub, Don.
Is that right, New Jersey?
I've learned a lot.
Hey Tim, I appreciate you being in there, buddy. I really do. Y'all have a good Sunday evening. And get them things out of there. Pop them with a 22 if you got to.
Have a good day, Tim. Good to see you.
That's right, Allie. God bless all our vets.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't do a lot of
Yeah,
videos on my channel. I probably should. I just mostly live
yeah,
stream.
yeah. I tell you what, you don't realize it, but when y'all do those videos, it sure helps us new guys. It really does.
Well,
Of
thank you.
course, you do the more of the rifle stuff and which is something I need to get into, but I can
Hmm.
always go back and reference them, so it still
Hmm.
helps. You
I
know.
got one. I got a stream coming up with the RCBS primer and some more 223 556. I'll be working on here. Probably do it Thursday night.
Oh, Water to Field just picked you up, AR.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Let me
Well,
make sure
see,
I'm
I
subbed in.
started. Jamie JH586 told me start with. He said start with 38 because a straight wall case. He said that's a good one to learn on. For right off the bat. So I
True.
got that. I got the 38 dies, and I also got the 45 dies, 45 ACP, and then I got 9 millimeter, and I got the 223 die set. So I mean, I got the things I want. It's just I'm trying to go in stages, so I don't get ahead of myself. Because
Hmm.
I know you got to look at headspace, and you got to look at. There's so many things you got to look at it on rifles. So whereas the
Yeah.
38, 38 straight wall case, as long as you get your overall length right, your powder right, your bullet size right, I should be okay.
You will
But
be.
once I
Yeah.
feel
Hmm.
comfortable with that, then I'm gonna graduate up each bullet. And I'm really looking forward to doing the 223 stuff. So that's where I'm working my way toward.
That's what I started on, Georgia. It was two two
Is it
three
really?
556. Yep. And, only got
Oh,
one
well,
stuck. Got one
oh,
stuck one
really?
time in the Dillon 650. Yeah.
Well, I've got all my brass. I got all my bullets. I got to get primers and powder for it. But then I'll start working on that. But I'm really looking forward to doing the 223 stuff. Hey, there's CW.
Yeah,
How
I
you
see.
doing,
Hey,
CW, brother?
good to see you, CW.
I enjoyed the last video. I watched it earlier before the live.
Got 21 on.
Everybody,
Got a good crowd here.
everybody say hey to CW.
He does a lot of casting. That's something I want to eventually get into.
Well, I
Cast.
went ahead and bought all my casting stuff too, and now that's gonna
Oh,
be the
wow.
next. Oh, I went when I jumped in it. I jumped in it with both feet. I mean, I
I
did.
see.
I bought what I wound up doing. Hey, Woody, I appreciate you coming in, brother. Hope y'all have a good Sunday afternoon. I know, Don. See, I thought 9 millimeter were going to be, would be another easy one, but as I'm hearing your headspace off the mouth of the case, see, I have to do a lot more studying and video watching on the 9 millimeter. So I think what I'm
When,
gonna do is I'm gonna do the 38s, then I'm gonna do the 45s, then I'll go back and maybe do the 9 millimeter and then start on 223.
I do
Because
nine.
I'm,
It's
I don't want to get ahead of myself.
nine. Even though it does off the case of the mouth, it's as long as you got your crimp right and your powder right, you're good, and it checks out in your case gauge. But it is a little finicky, a little weird when you're new at it.
Now, do you use a crimp or a uh, uh, what type of crimp do you put on it?
I use the Lee Factory crimp for 9 millimeter. I use the Redding steel die set. The steel die for sizing. I don't do carbide because the Redding is angled like the 9 really is, tapered. And I use a two-step Redding flare, and then I crimp it with a Lee Factory crimp die. And I also use I'll show you right quick. Well, it was over here. For 20
Okay.
bucks, I bought a while back an EGW. I think it holds seven
Woody,
nine
I'll see you,
millimeters.
buddy. I appreciate you coming. Yeah.
20 bucks, and you can put 7 rounds at one time in it, so it's not expensive. Called EGW. Get that, and if it
I
goes
was
in
gonna,
here and check your barrel, always use your barrel too when you start out, especially 9. And
right.
check your barrel, and if it does your barrel okay, you're ready to go.
Okay.
But let's see. Yeah, in New Jersey says Craig, 22 people are a good crowd. Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
Judy's leaving. Judy, I appreciate you coming in. I hope you have a great weekend.
Nice meeting you,
I
Judy.
think,
Have a
but
good
hey,
weekend.
Vanessa Kitty, how you doing, Vanessa?
There she is. Hello, Vanessa.
Yeah, Judy's a sweetheart. Oh yeah, Walter. I try and be at the Georgia Shooters Connection every Friday night, and I pick up a lot from those fellas. I really do. Of course, I pick up a lot from everybody. Chris said he loves the Lee Factory crimp dies.
I do. It's to me, it's more forgiving
Everybody
than a
say hey to
taper crimp.
Vanessa.
Good to see you, Vanessa. New Jersey, he's gonna go live
Hey, I
fishing.
appreciate that, New Jersey. Yeah, I appreciate that, New Jersey. I usually have a good crowd, and I understand
Hmm.
when people can't stay in long. That's great, New Jersey. Like I said, I'm just now learning this stuff about panels. I've never done that before, so sounds good, buddy. I appreciate it, New Jersey. I did. When I bought my stuff, I bought that RCBS kit that had a lot of the stuff you need. Uh, in one big bulk thing because I didn't want to keep stretching it out and try and buy, this and that. But I did get the uh, two different sets of the leaf sizing uh, dies and lube dies. I did get those. I added to those, but then I bought all my stuff well, not all my stuff, but I bought a lot of the stuff for casting. Went in and bought me a pot, and I bought me 2 or 3 ingot molds, and dippers, all that stuff. Now I'm trying to work on getting me some wheel weights. Start working on that stuff.
That's where I'm struggling. Wheel weights in the area. Nobody wants to let go of them here. And if they do, they won't. They don't want to fool with it unless you give them a lot of money per pound. It ain't worth my time, they tell me.
Yeah,
And
I know. I got 2 shops up here at the house, and I'm gonna start working. One of them already told me I could get their wheel weights. I think he told me I could have them for $2 a pound, but that may be a little high. So I don't know. Now that if that's $2 a pound after I go through all the zinc and all the that kind of stuff, it may work out. I don't know.
That's getting on up there at $2.
You buy it on Mid South or it's expensive. Lead's expensive, and additives kind of expensive. So
I do about $1. I got a guy doing me a dollar a pound. And time I take all the plastic out, the steel, I may get, like, if I get 14 pounds, I may clear about 8 pounds of lead.
yeah, and see that's what if they'll let me get the bucket, they have 5-gallon buckets of them. If I can go up there, go through it, and bring back what's I'm not going to pay them so much for a 5-gallon bucket, then only half of it be usable lead. If they'll let me bring the other back, weigh it, and throw it in their dumpster if they don't want it, And I know a lot of people are keeping zinc right now, but I don't have the room to keep zinc right now. So
Tactical Fudd says he gets all his lead from Roto Metals. Yep. There's a few other companies out west too that's sometimes pretty reasonable on lead. I forget the name off the top of my head right now.
Roto Metals?
Yeah, they're big into it. They even got the calculators online on Roto Metals, the calculator of the mixture of making your hardness, I think.
Stoney, I'll see you, buddy.
Nice meeting you, Stoney.
So you can order from Roto Metals?
Yeah.
I have to check that out then. I know, Don, a lot of people used to give away their lead weights. Most of my buddies made fishing weights with them, And nowadays, everybody I know is swapping over and, saving them for casting bullets. Seems like I saw a video about that, Walter. They got 9 tons of lead in his keel on his boat.
CW says
that's something I never thought about. If you could go to boat yards where they're scrapping boats, you might could pick up a good bit of lead.
Yeah. You get free shipping at Roto Metals, apparently, if you get it in larger quantity, CW says.
Awesome. Okay. I might have to check that out. I never knew. I hadn't heard about that.
I got 1 or 2 I'll look up that I used to go to, and they got good prices. I'll get with you on that too.
Yeah, let me know. Like I said, I got 2 or 3 tire places around here I'm working on, but there's another guy that reloads here in town, and I know he may have the end with that other guy. Allie's got to cut out of here.
Thank you so
much for hanging with us, Allie. I really enjoy when you show up. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, nice meeting you, Allie.
Yeah, Allie's good Georgia folk. Oh, hang on, Tactical Fudd. Let me take a picture of that.
Tactical Fuzz said he gets his lineman number 2, 5-pound ingots. That number 2 is a good, popular, has been for years. Lineman number 2. I'd like to have some of it.
Let me get a picture of this. Ah, crap.
Walter says newer boats use concrete. Interesting. That voice text will get you, CW. Sometime. Boxcar Jerry's got a question. Do you guys make your bullets? I'm hoping to get into it, and apparently Georgia's trying to get into it. He's got the equipment. I don't yet at this point.
Where was Jerry's post?
What I was just reading to you, Boxcar Jerry.
Oh, okay, Jerry. Yeah, I'm just now starting to get into it. I mean, I've got the equipment to do it, a lot of equipment to do it, but I need the lead now. So that's the next thing I need. I got the equipment to do it. I got a pot to cast out of, and I got my ingots, and I got my molds. But I need to start working on getting lead now.
CW says number 2 is a little harder. Yeah, that's what I've heard on number 2. Yeah.
Well, see, right now everything I'm loading is going to be it'll all be pretty much. Well, I'm gonna make some plinking bullets till I get to see what my gun shoots best with, you know. Then once I get my mix down, I'll be loading all defense bullets. So it's all going to be pistol bullets right now, though. Thank you, Allie. See you later.
Have a good one. Boxcar Jerry says, what caliber are you going to be casting?
I'm going to start with 38, Jerry, and then I'm going to go to 45 ACP. Then I'm going to go to the 9mm. Then I'm going to start 223. And then I'm going to work out from there. But that's my main calibers. Oh, and 40 caliber.
George, I've heard 223 is not an easy bullet to cast. I mean, it's easy to cast, but they say it's not very accurate. Some people have trouble with it. Seems like
I'm sorry. Now, not on my casting. I'm not doing 223 because I want the accuracy. I mean, I'm strictly going with the VMAX bullets once I start loading my, once I start loading. I like these, and once I start loading, I just meant loading wise, not casting wise.
Oh, okay.
But no, I've been casting, all I'll be doing is 38, 9, and 45 probably.
I've been seeing those VMAX, Georgia, up in Athens, Georgia, at Academy Sporting Goods. 55.
That's where I got those, was Academy. And I actually got the 50 grain the last time. It used to be all I could find was 40, but I'm getting as many of the 50 grains as I can because I think that'll be good for coyote hunting.
Yeah,
and
get
my barrel, I think, if I'm not mistaken, my barrel's got a 1 in 10 twist. And my buddy said a little heavier grain it will shoot better in a 1 in 10 twist.
You talking about the 223? 2223?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a 1 in 9, I think you're talking about.
1 in 9. That's why I'm sorry. Yeah. He said it'll shoot the heavier bullet better.
You'll do real good on a 55 grain too. Really good. And 60, you're fine on that. Or 62.
55 or 60. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine with it.
Okay.
What it is in a 1 in 7 twist, you can't do light bullets you can do 50, but when you start going down to 45, 40, the bullets will disintegrate when the barrel twist is real fast.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but 1 in 9.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Say that again.
1 in 9 though is pretty good even for a little bit lighter bullets. 1 in 7 don't like lighter bullets typically.
Oh, okay. Well, good. He just told me that he thought it'd shoot a heavy bullet good. So, but if it'll shoot a lighter bullet good, I feel better about that
Mm-hmm.
too.
It'll do both. 1 and 9. I'll even do like CW says. It'll do 73, 75 grain too. So
Okay.
yeah.
There's Shasta Valley. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. We're just talking about a little reloading now.
Nice to meet you, Shasta Valley. Let me go sub him.
Don, you think those will shoot okay in that 1 and 9 twist?
They surely will. 1 and 9 actually does the lighter bullets better than a 1 and 7 twist. Is what it really is on a AR.
Well,
gun.
then, see, for a long time I couldn't find anything but the lighter bullets, and I did buy them too. I got. Let me see.
Me personally, Georgia, I wouldn't do anything lighter than 50. And a 1 and 7,
Okay.
I wouldn't do anything lighter than a 55. To me, in
Well,
a
I got
1 and 7.
2 boxes of the 50s right there, but I know somewhere in here I was able to find the 55s in the VMAX, which that's the first time I've seen the 55s at this academy. But I've been trying to buy 50 or bigger, or heavier. So if I can find, 55s and 60s, I'll get those.
Give you a little more thump when you get to
Yeah,
55
that's
and
kind of
60.
what I was wanting.
Mm-hmm. CW
Okay,
says
CW. Sorry, y'all. I'm behind on the chat.
yeah, he's right. You can't overstabilize a bullet.
Hey, there's Ricky Wallace. Wallace Knife Works in Homestead. How you doing, Ricky? Y'all need to. Hey, can one of y'all put in Ricky's channel link? I don't think I made Ricky a moderator. So if one of y'all run Wallace Knife Work and Homesteads,
I'm subbing to him right now. Wallace Knife
okay.
Works.
Ricky is the man. Ricky builds the best knives there are.
Yeah, I see his channel.
He's a good fella too. He's a Florida man.
Mm-hmm.
Panhandle man, I'll say that. Panhandle man.
CW says I like 50 grain VMAX in my Mossberg MVP on coyotes at 3,300 feet per second. Shoots about 1 inch at 200 yards. That's a good bullet. The VMAX is one of my favorite bullets. The 60 or 62 grain, they're great.
Hey, Tactical Fud, I'll check that out. I'll look it up on when we get out of here. I don't know, Don. I'm gonna see how things run in it.
Got suburb housewife with you, Craig. I mean, Georgia. Sorry. Some people don't want their name to be known. Says we shoot 55, 62 grain. Steve says I have no issues with grooving out to 300 yards. Yeah, 55 and 62 grain is good grain.
Okay, Jen. Thank you. Don't lie. Steve can't group at 25 yards.
Don says his 1 in 12 shoots 40. Yep, it would.
Yeah, 40. Don reloads a lot too. Now Don does a lot of hunting. Mm-hmm. He loads his own hunting bullets.
Mm-hmm. My M4 AR-15 is a 1 in 7, a little bit faster twist, which is NATO spec. I haven't had a 1 in 9. I got a 1 in 8 barrel too. I got here, but it's not put together yet.
Really, Don? I buy a lot of stuff from Midway and Mid-South sometimes, but they kill me on the shipping, the hazmat stuff. I try and buy local if I can because, last time they charged me hazmat on the bullets because they're lead.
You're
You believe
kidding.
that?
I didn't
I
know
had
they
to
did
pay
that.
hazmat shipping when I bought those 45 ACP, those berries bullets. They charged me
Mm-hmm.
hazmat fees on them. And it
Wow.
like the kit was like $23 shipping on it. Hazmat fee.
Who did you order it from?
That was either Midway or Mid South. I think it was Mid South because
Huh.
usually, Midway's been running the free shipping, and I don't think they charged me that hazmat stuff last time.
Yeah, Mid South don't charge me bullet shipping for hazmat.
They charged me that time,
Wow.
and
I'd
I
give them a
even
call.
questioned it. I even questioned it, and I
Mm-hmm.
never got an answer back from them.
I think they made a mistake. 'Cause I don't. Don says my 1 in 7 used to blow up VMAX. But yeah, it will if it's too light. Absolutely will. Because it's a fast spinning barrel. They created that 1 in 7 twist barrel. They created it to work in the Arctic below freezing or
Oh,
near
really?
freezing. Yeah, they wanted that faster twist rate for some reason.
Oh, okay. Well, CW, I hadn't bought anything else from Mid South since that. I mean, I bought from Midway, but
I thought,
that's the last time I bought anything. I like Midway. Midway's had more stuff that I've been looking for lately, anyway.
I believe Georgia, if you call them, they'll give you back that refund on the hazmat. I believe it was an error.
Well, it could have been, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing I've ever ordered from Mid South. I think now I might have bought
Mm-hmm.
little, some reloading stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, I don't know. I've had better luck with Midway, and they've had that free shipping at Midway, so I've been using them.
Mm-hmm. Echo jumped in. How's it going, Echo?
Oh, hey Echo, appreciate you coming in, brother. Tactical Fud says Missouri Bullet has 45 ACP, 85 grain, 500 for $50. That's a heck of a deal right there.
That would be powder coated, wouldn't it, Tactical Fud?
Okay, Jim, I got you.
Some guys use the Acme bullets too, powder bullets to shoot. Good range ammo. I hate hazmat, Walter. Oh, I hate that stuff.
I'm I'm gonna check out this shooting range here in town. I've heard that the fella that owns it's not real nice. Just not. Say he's not a bad guy. He just doesn't have much personality. But I'm gonna check prices on it, just see what. I don't want to go there if it's gonna be a hassle. But if it's a decent price, I may go up there and start. It's not but about a mile and a half from the house. So
Got Broke Loader 2 here join you, Georgia.
oh, I didn't even see you, Broke Loader too. How you doing? I'm behind on this chat again. Hope you're doing all right, brother.
Good to see you, Broke Loader.
Yeah, what's everybody loading today? Anything? I'm sure somebody's loading something. There's too many of y'all in here not to be loading something.
I was back there watching TV, and I knew Georgia was going live, and I said something about I'll give you a hand, and then I realized I had a link. I didn't even know I was going to be here.
Well, like I said, now I sent that to you about 2 o'clock,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
even earlier than that. But my
Mm-hmm.
daughter helped me send it. See, I don't even know how to uh, what do you call it? Paste stuff, and she had to
Copy and
tell me
paste.
on the yeah, she had
Copy
to
paste.
tell me how to copy and paste and send it to you. So, and she was going out. She's gone out of town, so I had to do it over the phone with her.
You can also do it behind the scenes here right now. You can do an invite during the show.
I ain't even gonna try that yet.
It gets more keeps you busy.
I've been
Believe me.
knocked you off or something. Broke loader too said he'd been out cutting firewood. I plan on loading a lot of 45 ACP as I go. Once I get some powder for it.
Suburban Housewife's got a question for you.
Uh, yeah, Bob's right over here. I've heard some good stuff and I heard some bad stuff about it. So before I dump any money into it and go there a couple times to find out he's a prick, I don't want to, But I know it'd be cheaper than paying by each time I visit. It's just the closest one by.
Chris needs a progressive loader when you're going to do 1,000 rounds. It'll wear your arm out, like he said. I don't use a progressive very often, and a lot of times I use it for case prep or something.
I like those. I like those. Right now, all I've got is a single stage. Everybody says it's going to kill me if I keep loading, but right now going slow and checking everything, back checking, I'm slow anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
It's good to learn on that single stage, Georgia. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, I think the most I'd be loading at one time would probably be 20 to 30 bullets anyway. It's not like I'm going to have a marathon and try and load 200 or 300 bullets,
Suburban Housewife says Steve says he has the personality of a brick, but it's 150 a year.
Well, that's what I've heard, Jim.
Oh, he is using a progressive, but I need yeah, I got you, Chris. I got a 650. Sometimes I'll do bulk. Been a while actually since I did that.
Hey, Shasta, that's the way it is here, Shasta. I can't shoot out here. There's too many houses down behind me. Plus, there's a city ordinance. I can't shoot in the city anyway.
I can't shoot here either.
That's a lot of rounds. See, I just don't see myself. Of course, as much as Chris shoots, I can see it, but I'm not going to be loading that many bullets.
I bought the Dillon 650 right near the end of the year, and as soon as I bought it, they come out with a 750. But I like the 650. My dream machine is the RL 1100 commercial machine. That I would love to have, but it's expensive. Yeah, G, are you reloading 45 coat yet? Echo, send him some dies.
Yeah, I agree. Broke loader too. But I'm a newbie, so I'm just taking this slow. I think eventually I know I'm going to want a progressive press, something I can crank out more bullets on. But until I get good, I think that single stage is going to be what I need to start on because I'm not real sharp anyway.
You could go up eventually when you learn it, go up to a Lee turret. That's fairly affordable, Georgia.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, turret press. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You crank out quite a bit then.
Oh, Dan said he loaded 50 rounds of 45 on a single stage. So, I mean, I'll probably be all right. Tactical Bud used his progressive for 9mm. Good, Don. I think it's going to be fine for me, buddy. I really do. Yeah, I can see that, Chris. That'd be a killer there.
Oh, Chris shot 400 rounds Friday.
Yeah, see, Chris shoots more in a weekend than I would probably shoot all year. I'm trying to get, what I'm basically trying to do is get my bullets worked up where I know the best shooting, work up in my guns. And then once I get that what I got worked up, and I know it's shooting the best in my gun, then I'll load me, a couple of 100 rounds eventually, and put them back. But
Yeah, find you the recipe that gives you the best accuracy.
right, that's all I want is see which bullets shoot the best, and work up my loads and all, and see what loads shoot the best in my gun. Then I'll load up what I want to put back. But and I also just want to load enough bullets to be able to go to the range again. For so long, couldn't get bullets. So, and I think if I take my time and load my own, I'll get better range bullets than I would have out of a box of 38s or something on the store shelf. So.
Yeah, reloading is addictive. Once you start it, it's gives you a lot of joy knowing you shoot your own rounds. Feels good.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I'd like to get the 223s where I could coyote hunt with it, and actually make my own loads and then hunt coyote with it. I take my 22 now. I mean, a 22 is fine, but if I was varmint shooting, say across a field, I'd like know I could reach out there and touch them. My 22, I probably wouldn't shoot one at over 50 yards.
That's what I want to get. I want to get me a 22 caliber. I'd like to get the Marlin, but they're not making them now. What is it? 66?
Yeah, that's what I heard. My buddy's got one. Okay, Walter.
I want to get a single action army. Then I'll start reloading 45 Colt at that point. I love single action army.
Oh, I tell you what, I've got that Ruger American rifle, the 22 long rifle. That's an accurate little 22.
Both action.
Hey, Don,
right?
Don's going to cut out. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out, Don. I really do. Hope y'all have a great Sunday afternoon, buddy.
Nice to meet you, Don. Have a good day.
Oh, really, Shasta? I mean, I just got where I couldn't find bullets, and I didn't want. I was trying to hoard them up. I didn't want to shoot up all my bullets, and then not be able to. Because I'm telling you, I was buying. It was funny. I was buying bullets at pawn shops in little baggies of like 10. It was like I was going there to buy crack or something. These little bitty baggies. I couldn't even find a carton of bullets.
You know what a pawn?
They were charging outrageous prices too.
A pawn shop not near from me during COVID, they were buying bulk 223 and putting them in sandwich bags or baggies, zipping them up and selling them for like $20 a piece.
That's exactly what they're doing up here.
Crazy.
I
sat there and watched
exactly what they're doing. I told the guy, I said, I feel like I'm going in a crack shop or something. When you go in and buy 5 38s in a little baggie,
Oh, boy. Yeah. Tactical says I jumped the gun when I first. Oh, he bought a progressive tactical fuzz when he started out.
Awesome tactical fuzz.
You can learn on one, but a lot of people don't realize you can take a progressive, and when you start out, you can do it single stage. A lot of people don't tell you that, but that's all you do. Just do it single stage. Every part of the process, and then get comfortable with it, and then take it and load it, and then get going on it.
Now, can you buy a turret that fits on top of like my regular? I don't know which way where I'm at here. Let me move out of the way. Now, like my regular RCBS rock chunker. Can you buy a turret that will fit on top where you can turn it and do the different? No, because you'd have to change the dies out. That's right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, your rock chucker is pretty much your rock chucker. Yeah.
Which is fine. Like I said, that's that's going to be plenty for me for a while anyway. But
Yeah.
I
Once
guess
you
I got.
learn, once you learn, Georgia, you'll have a turret probably, and man, turret you can crank out quite a few 100 rounds.
Yeah, see, I
Mm-hmm.
left enough room. It's got junk on the table now,
Mm-hmm.
but I got enough room. I could still mount another turret mount, and you
Mm-hmm.
know, and I thought about just buying a smaller one to put over here just for my sizing and lubing
Mm-hmm.
dyes. So I don't have to change all that back and forth.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't used my 650, and I mean I've used it to prime, for example, but I haven't been. It's been a while since I got the 650 up and running full blast.
oh really?
Yeah, I don't do it
See,
during COVID. I'm not loading a ton of stuff here. I'm just loading for shows, loading when I want something to do. I'll load maybe 50, 25 rounds. So I stick with the turret, the Redding.
oh, okay. Let's see if Tactical Fud said
Mm,
he jumped
he
the
just
gun,
started.
started reloading, and bought a progressive press 3 years ago. Too much to keep up with. Got a single stage. Okay, Tactical Fud. See, that's what I didn't want to do is overload myself.
Mm. You
And
did right.
see you,
You did
Don.
right, Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Mm-hmm.
having one thing at a time to look at,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I want to make
Mm-hmm.
sure each step in the process is done right. I want to check my bullets, make sure I don't double powder charge anything or have a low powder charge. That kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Just go in steps.
Yeah.
And if I get too much going on at one time, I may miss something, and I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's expensive, Shasta.
G's mentioned about the quick change adapter. You can get, I don't like them, but you can get a Hornady lock and load thing and actually put in that rock chucker, Georgia, and you can change your dies out faster. I don't particularly care for that system, but it's up to the individual. They're okay. Wallace
Huh.
Knives and Gunworks is with you.
Okay, CW said they used to RCBS used to make a conversion for it too.
Mm-hmm.
I
For
think
certain
I'll
presses,
stick
yeah.
with what I got, for now. I
Mm-hmm.
think I'll be okay. Hey, Ricky, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Really do. Y'all have a good Sunday afternoon. I hope it's cooling down for y'all. It's still hot here.
Got Wallace Knife Works with us.
Yeah, he's in
Mm-hmm.
just outside of Pensacola and Panhandle, Florida.
Mm-hmm. Let me go sub
He
him.
makes all my knives I got from Ricky. He's a good fella.
Wow. Oh, I am sub to him. Must have subbed last week or a few weeks ago. Okay.
CW said I used one of my 550s today to load 10 test 200 grain 40 Smith and Wessons.
Mm-hmm. 550 is a good press. And you can take your time with a 550 too, Georgia. You can do one round at a time on it.
Really? Well, see,
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
think one thing at a time is my best move
Mm-hmm.
being a newbie.
Mm-hmm. You'll always use that single stage press for something. So you did good. You're fine with it. It'll
Yeah.
work out good for you. I got one over here now. I don't hardly use it anymore because I use the Forster coax quite a bit. It just
Yeah, that's
simply
nice.
sits over there.
Well, another thing I was looking at was getting into it. I mean, I ain't gonna say it was cheap because I bought the whole RCBS kit, but
Mm-hmm.
it was cheaper than going one step more and buying a progressive or a turret. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I got
Well,
in pretty decent cheap
mm-hmm.
to
Just,
start with because I knew I had to buy so much other stuff. You
yeah.
don't realize. I mean, you can get in kind of cheap, but it's still a good chunk to put in to get started.
The issue and the problem that comes up when new reloaders buy a progressive press and start on it, they can get discouraged and won't reload because it's too many things happening in the process and they can't keep up with it.
Well, see, that's me. I knew I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking the same thing. I said if I got too much going on at one time,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
my thought was I'm gonna miss a step, and you don't want to miss a step, you know. So I, I think I'll do better one bullet at a time, checking everything, checking my powder charges, setting it,
Mm-hmm.
checking my overall case length, making sure it fits in the gun good, doing it just step by step. And like I said, a lot of guys can multitask like that. I can't. I have to be doing one thing at a time. So,
Brooks Loader 2 said he's got the Lee turret, and it's as fast as I want to go. I want to get that Lee turret, too. I've got a T7, but I'd like the Lee because I can change the heads out on it. I just hate
well,
spending the money.
I'm going to. I've made my mind up. I'm going to load my first bullets this week. I've
Oh,
been
wow.
saying that for 3 months, and I said, the kids are all gone, the grandkids are all gone. I'm gonna stay out here in my shop, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
load 15 bullets with, you know, progressively three different uh, charges in the zone, and see which one shoots best in my pistol. Then I'll go from
Mm-hmm.
there and just set them all up the same way.
Have a good one, Chris. He's leaving us. Thanks for
Chris
dropping
heading
by.
out. Chris, I
Yeah.
appreciate you hanging in here, buddy. I really enjoyed it. Thanks so much.
G23 says he'll probably get a Lee next. Get everything. He wants to get everything down first, too.
Yeah, I don't
Mm-hmm.
blame you, Dan. Thanks, Chris. Uh, yeah, it's a matter of, and that's where these lives are helping me out so much. Listening to y'all guys, especially the one y'all did, you and Echo did the other night, and the one Chris, the
Mm-hmm.
740 did the other night, and I'm sure there's probably two or three more channels that are doing newbie videos. I just don't know
Mm-hmm.
about them, but it really helps us new guys out. Y'all don't realize how much it helps us out. And CW has been a big help. Jamie's been a big help.
Yeah.
That's one good thing about the gun community, the reloading community, is
Mm-hmm.
everybody's been willing to give me pointers or good advice, and
Mm-hmm.
it makes it a lot easier than trying to sit there and just read your manuals.
I started out
So,
years ago watching Highboy in the early days, and then I started watching Jamie before it was Georgia Shooting Connection. He had that, I forget the guy's name now. He'd sit in a chair and talk to the side chat.
yeah,
And,
I've watched a lot of those reloaders. Like if I'm doing 38s, I'll go in there and
mm-hmm.
check. Type in how to load 38 bullets. And there'll be a lot of different videos on it. I kind of listen to each one of them and get their take on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
You know what's
I
good, Georgia? If you kind of watch those when you get time, watch them more than once, two, three, four, 5 times, and you pretty soon it'll just get ingrained in your head.
yeah, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
what I've done, and
Yeah.
I try and stick with that one bullet until I feel comfortable, and then
Mm-hmm.
I came out and I set all my dies up. I made my dummy bullets, no primers, no no powder, but I did them, and
Mm-hmm.
I practiced sizing them, and I practiced uh,
Mm-hmm.
seating the bullet. I practiced all that crimping. Then I made sure
Right.
I had my overall case length right.
Mm-hmm.
Checked it in my pistol,
Mm-hmm.
and I went through that whole thing till I got comfortable. And I did probably 10 dummy bullets until I felt comfortable with that process.
Mm-hmm.
Now I
Keep.
feel like I can go in there, add my
Mm-hmm.
primers, do it, put my powder, then set it. I feel like I'll be able to do it
Mm-hmm.
without
Uh,
blowing my
keep
gun up.
keep one of your dummy rounds to set up your seating depth. You can set it up faster. Label it.
Uh,
Put a piece of tape on it. Get one that's dead on what your length is, and use it
yeah,
to set up. And you'll get that. You'll dial in that seating depth fast.
that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It helps. Believe me. I got a few of them up here: 308, 223, 9 millimeter.
Okay.
Tactical says he got a single stage
G23 said
press.
six shooter Texan did a great video on what equipment he started with.
Echo just sub Wallace knife. Yeah.
Hey Dan, I appreciate you hanging in there, buddy. I thanks for running all the links too. I really appreciate it. Jen, I appreciate you hanging in here too. Thanks so much. Hope y'all have a good afternoon.
Have a good one, Jen. Have a good evening.
All right, Tactical Fud. I deprimed a bunch of these bullets that Howard Webster sent me the other day, and that's the first time I'd done that. See, so I deprimed all those. That's one thing about that RCBS. I thought it's got that little catcher, that fits in there. Those primers were going all over the place. It didn't catch them in that little pan.
Suburb housewife is leaving us. Have a good evening.
Yeah, it's Jen. See you, Jen.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, that's Stoney's wife.
Oh, okay.
A progressive for a 45 ACP. That's probably what I'll try and label them broke loader too, and start as each caliber I do, I'll start saving me one to check my stuff with and set up my dies with. Oh, okay, Dan. I thought you was leaving.
It'll make you set up your seating depth really fast. It'll dial you in quick. That's what it'll do.
I know it's enjoyable loading. I enjoyed just the going through the steps of setting my dies up and doing each step of the process. I felt accomplished just knowing because I had a couple I seated that bullet way down too far, and I thought, well, how the hell did I do that? But I didn't set my set nut up there, and it moved on me.
Mm-hmm. Broke loader said he's got a whole container of dummies for different calibers. Yep.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Each time I start doing different bullet, I'll keep a dummy bullet for each caliber and go through them like that. Well, guys, we've been on a good while now. No, AR's probably tired.
Yeah, I don't usually stream Sundays. First time I think I've been on a Sunday stream.
Well, I appreciate it, buddy, and I appreciate having AR Guns in here. He's been a big help to me today. He had to help me set this whole thing up. He did a great job. He had a lot of patience with me, so I appreciate you helping me out, buddy.
Thanks for the kind words, Georgia.
That's all right.
Pleasure being on here. You honor me. I appreciate you having me on and helping you out.
Shoot.
So.
I appreciate all the help today. And everybody in the side chat, I appreciate y'all. It's been a good bunch of folks. Everybody's hung in here. And I guess I need to cut out of here. And but I guess I'll be back next Sunday, 3:00. If y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all come on back in. I appreciate it. Y'all watch each other's lives because it really helps out.
Great meeting you all on here. I had a good time. Boxcar Jerry.
Boxcar Jerry. I appreciate you hanging in here with us too. Oh, Gary, I appreciate you hanging in here too, buddy. And Tactical Fud, G23, everybody that's still in here. CW, if you're still in here, thank you. Jen, thank you. Echo, I don't know if you're still in here, but thanks so much. Broke Loader 2, appreciate it. We're gonna roll out of here though. I appreciate y'all being here. All right, AR. I'll see you later, buddy.
All right. Now you can close the stream out, and we'll be on the back side. Then we can just, or you can
Okay,
just close.
just in broadcast then.
Yeah, up there.
Okay. See y'all later.
Have a good one, guys. Enjoyed it.